Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Trice's Kitchen. It is so nice to see you guys. On today's menu, what I'm going to be preparing is a collard green cornbread. And basically, when you don't know what to do, that's what you do. You make collard green cornbread. So for today's ingredients, I'm going to have some leftover collard greens from the holidays. I'm going to be using some cornmeal, flour, sugar, oil, eggs, and carnation milk. So basically, in order to prepare this specific recipe, just follow the instruction that's on the cornmeal bag and then add your collard greens. But again, I will show you step by step and also place it in the oven on 400 degrees and allow it to cook for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And bam, there you go, your collard green cornbread. So I hope you enjoy this journey with me. And once again, thank you for coming to Teresa's Kitchen. Okay, so again, for those of you all who are not listening, here are my ingredients that I will be using for the cornbread, and also have a pan so you can be able to place the ingredients inside. So let's get started. And again, we are doing the recipe according to the bag. So to my bowl, I'm adding like a cup and a half of cornmeal. I love to use the Martha white cornmeal. It's very good. I also use it when I'm frying my fish. Gives it a great taste. So to that bowl, I'm going to be adding 3/4 cup of flour to the bowl. All-purpose flour, Pillsbury. Try to use up all the dry ingredients I have around the house first before I will actually open up the newer ingredients. So that's what I'm doing. So that's about 3 cups of flour. And then I'm going to put, now it's gonna sound sweet, but I'm gonna put like a cup and 1/4 of sugar. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first blend all the dry ingredients together. You don't need a sifter. You can just simply use a fork and just basically blend all of your dry ingredients together like this. Something very simple. That way you know your ingredients is mixed well within. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these aside. I have some space. So now that I have all of my dry ingredients together, I'm just going to crack open 2 eggs. This is going to be very quick. I'm always making cornbread, so I know the recipe off the back of my head. So that's 1 egg, 2 eggs, 2 complete eggs into your bowl. And so from there, you can go ahead and stir in your eggs, because what happens is that every time you add a wet ingredient to your mixture, it's going to depend how much wet ingredients you put in. So I'm going to shake up this can of milk, and I'm going to add some to the bowl. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I don't think I'm going to use the whole. I'm not going to use the whole can, so just gonna pour maybe about 3/4, and then I'm gonna add some cooking oil. And that's about 1/2 cup of cooking oil. And then one of my key ingredients is butter. Why do I use butter? It also with having the oil, because sometimes, because the mixture is being made out of cornmeal can be very dry. So in order for it to not be dry, I basically add the oil and the butter so it can have like a buttery flavor. And then it also helps from the dryness of the cornbread. So if any of you eat cornmeal in some of your recipes, you know it can become pretty dry. So that's the purpose of me using those extra ingredients. And also it makes it really good and yummy. And besides, it's called buttermilk cornmeal, so you want to make sure it has that buttery flavor as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix just to see. So I'm mixing right now. And if I feel I need some more ingredients, as far as wet ingredients, then I'll add based on what I think. But so far, so good. So I'll add just a little bit more milk. That was about maybe 1/4 of milk. Sometimes it's gonna look like a little cake batter, but you wanna make sure that you scrape the bottom of the bowl. That way you know that all the ingredients are incorporated. And so far it looks good. So here are the collard greens, okay? So what I'm just gonna do is basically put some of the collard greens inside of the bowl. Let me get a tongue for that. So this is like about a cupful, half a cup full of greens that I'm putting inside here. And I'm just gonna mix it around. And so I have some Pam spray. I'm gonna go ahead and spray the bottom of my pan lightly. And then I'm gonna just place the ingredients inside of the bowl. So I have all of my ingredients and the remaining of the collard greens. I'm just gonna place them on the top. So this is what your batter will look like before you place it in the oven. So I'm gonna put it in the oven for at least 20 minutes and allow it to bake. And the oven has already been preheated. So people, take a look at this. My collard green cornbread fresh out of the oven. It looks really, really tantalizing. So once it cools a little bit, I'm gonna take a slice of it and let you see how it looks. But basically, this is the collard green cornbread. I just had to try the cornbread for you guys, because anybody who's close to me and know me, they know that I'm a cornbread junkie. And if I can make cornbread every day and know that I didn't gain weight behind it, I would be making it. So here I am. I'm gonna take a taste of it because it's so delicious. See? I don't know if I should use a fork or if I should just eat it. It's so moist. And you see how thick it is? Collard greens coming all up out this cornbread. I know if I give this to my granddaughter, she's 3, the whole collard green cornbread would be gone by the end of the day dealing with her, because she loves cornbread as well. So once again, I just had to come back and let you guys know that this is the bomb, and I hope you're able to try it. Enjoy. So hey y'all, welcome back. Check out this delicious collard green cornbread. I had to cut it, and I needed you guys to see how the collard greens are just going throughout the cornbread. And the cornbread itself is absolutely delicious and is moist. So again, if you like what you see, comment and subscribe, and welcome back again to Trice's Kitchen. And I hope you enjoy my collard green cornbread recipe.